I know there are a lot of, NGOs like in CDE, but who would you say are the major instigators of these reforms? NGOs, are there domestic actors as well? Human rights organizations?
In terms of like overall police reform efforts?
Yes. And like accountability also.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think you have organizations like in CDE, and there's very few that actually do policing in particular. I think they're probably one of the few. There are, I would say, a lot within the academic and research community that have done wonderful research on accountability. All the studies that have been done on police that have been imprisoned for crimes, it's been done through researchers, even anthropologists going in and interviewing police. CDE, which is one of the universities in Mexico City, has a lot of investigation that has been done on policing and law enforcement in Mexico. There's a researcher from the United States, Daniel Sabet, who had done a lot of work on, as you've probably seen, on municipal and state police efforts in Mexico as well. So you have like an academic community that has a lot of good research and analysis, and I think you actually have some of those experts that have also been in contact with the Mexican government in several instances. So I can say, for example, CDE was working on training some of the gendarmerie, so that new division of the police on management issues and human rights and others when it was created at the request of the government. So you have that back and forth. And there are citizen councils within different police forces in Mexico that have been better at encouraging different practices within the forces. So I think it's a combination of things. Externally, I would say the United States, through its cooperation with the Mérida Initiative in particular, has been one of the better promoters of Mexico's need to increase policing capacity in Mexico. I mean, that has been one through providing Mexican police forces with a lot of equipment, but also looking at some of that basic training on crime scene preservation, even issues like ethics, investigative techniques. So I think in terms of external actors, the United States government's probably been the biggest player in that, and probably continues to be right now. But the European Union has some cooperation with Mexico and other governments as well, and I think that's where you see sort of external influences in encouraging Mexico to do better on this.